Nothing.
We're live.
Hey guys, it's Monday night and you're watching Sizzle This with me and Donna, and our guest tonight is Aimee.
Hi.
Christi is not here. She had doctor's appointments, and Dennis will not be on the show for a little while. He has he let us know yesterday that he is stepping down for some personal reasons. So Dennis, we wish you all the luck. We love you, and hopefully you'll come back one day. I hope, please. Yeah.
I have a side note already. Sorry, I know this is cutting your intro. I just realized that there's a Wonder Woman teddy bear on your bed. I don't really know what to say about the Wonder Woman teddy bear.
You see the Wonder Woman Build-A-Bear?
I do.
She smells like cotton candy, and I love cotton candy.
Do you cuddle it at night?
No, I don't touch her because I don't get her dirty. My daughter bought me this over the weekend because she knows I love Wonder Woman.
Oh, so it's new.
Yes, I just got her.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And if you paid attention to my Facebook page, you would have saw a bunch of pictures with me and her on there over the weekend. So,
Michael, you have about 7,862 new selfies every day. It's hard to focus on just one.
Look at her feet. Look at her feet.
I see. And what is her name?
I didn't name her yet. But listen.
Great Hera. Good fortune smile upon you all.
Oh, wow.
Great Hera.
She smells. She
Okay.
really smells like cotton candy. Okay, back to the show. Wonder Woman's going to sit right here and watch.
Okay.
So, you got me all side.
I'm sorry. It's Monday night. This is Sizzle This. Dennis is stepping down. Christi had doctor's appointments.
Oh, and then we talked about Dennis. And so how was your week this week, Donna?
It was busy. Very, very busy. Extremely busy. Just work.
You didn't do anything fun?
No, I never do anything. When do I do fun stuff? Well, no, I did. We did. We had a birthday party on Sunday for Connor. He's turning 2 in 2 days.
He's 2? Mm-hmm. He's so big.
Yeah, not really.
Well, I saw a video that Matt put
He's
up.
very short for his age, actually.
Yeah, but he looks so big.
His little legs are like this long. He's all torso. His little legs are tiny.
And Aimee, how was your week?
Long work. I met the roaming gnome. Yay.
My favorite.
Well, okay, y'all had a very interesting week.
No, right? We're like,
let's see.
we're exciting people.
My week was about the same. I did some work, and then
No, you had
I did the work thing throughout the week, and then Friday night we snuck off up to the Fort Worth area. Can't think of the name, the little podunk town up there, and met up with Nori, and it was her 40th birthday. And
I really thought she was my age.
I know, right?
I really thought she was like 32.
And hung out with her. Probably drank a little too much. Well, I didn't drink too much to drink. No. Everyone else drank too much to drink, and we did the whole IHOP thing at 3:00 in the morning, and got up the next morning and drove back to the Houston area, and then we went out Saturday night with my best friend and her husband, and Sunday was just a regular day, and here we are at Monday. So that's pretty much it. I'm always traveling and meeting people and having all kinds of fun.
And Friday is when we snuck to the mall and got his bear.
Yes. As I was leaving. So I didn't know about my bear until I got home on Sunday.
Oh, that's a good surprise to come home to.
It was. So, well, we got Aimee here. So why don't you give us an introduction? Who you are, where you're from, whatever you feel comfortable with, starting weight, highest weight, where you are currently, how far out you are, just your spiel, your rundown.
Like I said, I'm Aimee. Originally from Orlando. I started the whole process at 346. I'm currently at 207. I am I don't know how to hold grip. Almost 18 months out.
Okay.
She almost doesn't have enough fingers and toes to count.
I had my surgery in New York City.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I had it in New York City.
Oh, why in New York City if you lived in Florida?
I was living in New York.
Oh, you move a lot.
I do.
Are you gonna move to Virginia next?
I don't see that happening. But if it does, I will let you know.
Deal.
They have another room. They can probably maybe they have a room for you.
I mean, we could move that table and you could sleep there. Our house is like the size of Michael's bedroom.
He's got a big bedroom.
You got
It's a big bedroom. Huh?
You got a big house then.
Yeah. It's huge. So, Aimee, why don't you tell us a little bit about what made you move to Texas? Like, why? Like, at what point in your mind did you, like, wake up and be like, I'm done with Florida. Let me just, go 12,000 miles to Texas.
She was chasing the D.
Apparently, I was. Yeah.
Did you catch it?
No.
It never works out for me either. Everybody's always like, I'm chasing it. I just never catch it.
No, I was not happy in Florida. I didn't have the support. As much as I tried to get my family to understand, they didn't understand. And talked to this one. And he's like,
I coerced her into moving here.
He's like, just move here. So I applied for a job. 10 hours later, they called. And like 2 days later, I was like, going to Texas. See you later.
How did your family react when you told them that?
At first, they were okay with it. And then they were like, what the hell are you doing? And now they're kind of becoming okay with it because I have a good job.
That's good.
But it's went from this end to this end, so.
And did you grow up in Florida? Or no, you said you lived in New York first.
Born and raised in Florida.
Okay.
And then we moved.
What was your question I always like to ask? Your breaking point where you said, enough is enough. I have to do something about my weight. Did you have one?
I had a couple.
Feel free to share.
Probably the biggest one was I couldn't play with my nieces and my nephew without feeling like I was going to die. And it broke my heart because I always had to tell them I couldn't play with them because I couldn't run around and do anything with them. And then probably the most, I don't know the exact words. I don't know what it would be. Like, it's more vanity because I couldn't fit into cute clothes.
Right.
I'll tell you, mine was mostly all vanity. I didn't want to be fat no more. I wanted to be skinny, but this is not about me. This is about you.
And the biggest thing is I wanted to have kids.
Right.
And I couldn't have kids. I because of my weight, I did not get my period for a year. I didn't have it for a year before I had surgery. So that was the biggest one.
I think. Do you have PCOS?
No.
Really? Oh, see, I that was one of the reasons that I decided to have surgery, because I'd been married for 12 years, and I was heavy, and I decided I really want to have kids, and we haven't. I was never on birth control, so like, why haven't we had kids? And then when I was going through the surgery process, they were like, "Hey, guess what? You have PCOS. That explains this. It explains the weight gain. It explains this. It explains that. It explains this." And then I went through the surgery process, and of course, the rest is history. I got divorced, blah, 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 blah. And now I'm hopefully we'll find out eventually when we're ready that it's okay to have kids. Maybe, if that ever happens.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
And how old are you, Aimee?
I am 30.
Oh, okay.
This one thought I was 22.
Yeah, I thought you were in your 20s. So you're not too much younger than me. You're only 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Starting to feel old. Everybody's younger than me.
I'm probably the oldest person at my job, and everybody thinks I'm younger.
Mm-hmm. I'm not the oldest at my job, but I'm one of the oldest on my team.
Really?
Yeah, they're all in their 20s.
Wow.
My supervisor's like 26 or 27. So, I had another question and I forgot.
You forgot? Where's your brain?
Yeah. I don't know, it's gone.
Have you done any, tell us, because you've traveled overseas since you've had weight loss surgery.
Yes.
You want to touch base on that, how traveling overseas was, eating on plan. You were there for like forever.
I was.
So you want.
Where did you go overseas?
I was in Germany.
Okay.
My best friend lives in Germany. Actually, I met my best friend through a band that both Michael and I like. And I was in a very rough patch. And she and her husband were like, "Get your ass over here." So I went for 3 months. And I loved it over there. It's so much cleaner to eat over there. I literally probably ate bread every single day that I was there and still lost 60 pounds.
Wow.
Like, they aren't allowed to have preservatives like we are. Even their candy bars have like 25% of the sugar that we have in candy here. It's just a lot cleaner to live over there. I hiked a mountain for the first time while I was there.
Oh, wow. What mountain?
I don't know. It was just one of the mountains surrounding her little town.
A German.
Okay.
It was a German mountain, Donna.
It's a German, not a Virginia mountain, a German mountain. I'm going to try to get Michael to climb a Virginia mountain one of these days.
I'm going to climb that Virginia mountain this summer when we come out.
I will totally climb it too if I can.
Yeah, you should do that. That would be awesome. I mean, it's only 8 miles. It's not only 8 miles up the mountain. I did it before I was at goal. So if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I had never exercised a day in my life.
Yeah.
At the point when I did that. And I didn't die. Took all day, but I didn't die. And I didn't die. And we saw eagles, a waterfall, a bear, and a whole bunch of snakes. And then there was this giant nest of June bugs. It was great.
Can I poke it with a stick?
June, what are you? Don't live in a nest. Oh my god. Here she is acting 20 again.
But you were oh my god, they don't live in a nest.
How cute.
What do they live in?
They
Did you just say that on camera?
I might have just said fuck you right here on.
You just said it again.
Oh shit.
Christi Christi's gonna get you. Oh, she's gonna get you.
Oh my goodness.
Or Mama Rose is gonna get you. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
There's no redos when you're live.
No, there's no.
You lost your train of thought again.
I lost my train of thought. Y'all started talking about damn June bugs. Got me all messing and flustered.
So before you started losing weight, Aimee, did you find relationships tough?
Yes, and probably the last relationship I had was probably the worst.
Do you care to touch on that?
I
mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. Most people don't know, but the last relationship I was in was a poly relationship. And
really? This got so much more interesting for me. Here comes the questions. I have a whole list of them now.
He liked bigger girls. So when I was very honest and said, I want to have the surgery, I need to lose weight, he's like, okay, support it, go for it. And the minute it happened, he became an asshole. And he never hit me. I could say that because he would have went to jail. But in any other way he could be abusive, he was. So I quickly told him to go screw himself. And that's actually when I went to Germany.
Okay.
Wow.
I didn't even tell him that. It was a lot. He knows about the relationship, but he didn't know that.
So can I ask a question, Michael? About I mean, I don't want to get too far off the weight loss surgery subject.
No. I mean,
do have a question about poly relationships. Just
that's fine.
Tell us just a little bit about that.
Well, I had bad relationships before, and I am very open to pretty much everything. Like, I don't judge people, and he treated me right, and he was very honest and was like, I do have another girlfriend. So
both of you knew about each other, and
we lived in the same house.
Oh, well, I guess that would be hard to miss, wouldn't it?
Just a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna get this. Just take this off the table right now. That's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
This is for anyone that's gonna pop up a question in the comments whenever.
No.
That's funny.
Let's just get that taken care of.
Not happening.
My mama gonna watch this show. She's gonna go,
No, not happening.
That's okay. We'll hear her come to the door in a minute. She'll be like, Michael, we need to talk.
So.
Sorry.
Another thing that really hits with that I have noticed with the weight loss community, have you, and this is probably going to be a spinoff on another show that we are planning on having, have you had any touch of any depression or anything before and after surgery?
What do you mean?
Have you ever dealt with depression either before or after surgery?
Yeah. Plenty of times.
Did you find it more after or more before? Or about the same?
I'm going to say a little more now than the last 10 years, but from like 2002 to about 2004, I was probably more depressed than I've ever been.
So, has losing weight helped with any of the depression?
Not really. I mean, there's other reasons why I'm depressed now. Well, I'm not really that depressed right now, but there's different reasons to why the depression was there.
Okay.
I think a lot of people that have weight loss surgery find that if they tended not to be depressed before surgery, they handle surgery a little bit better than if they were depressed before surgery. Not that they don't get depressed as well, but I think it's hard to be a weight loss surgery patient. It's hard to be a female weight loss surgery patient because we already have this cocktail of hormones that get thrown in our faces every month. And then you add weight loss onto that, rapid weight loss especially. Sometimes I expect myself to vomit peas, and I'm not even kidding. Like, I just expect pea soup to come like my head to turn around 360 on my shoulder. Like, I can feel myself. Like, I just know that I'm being irrational, but you can't stop.
That's been me this week.
Is that when Matt just goes?
That's when Matt goes to his mom's and dad's and builds things. Like, he's like, I'm just gonna go weld stuff and leave you here. Honestly, I try not to unload on Matt all the time.
That's what you got friends for.
I don't have those anymore.
You have me.
Yeah, I know. And my friends do a really good job of keeping me
Insane.
for murdering people. Yeah, they do a good job of keeping me insane. They do a really good job of that. But yeah. So, let's see. Another question that I have for you is, I don't know.
I have a question. Where did you get that camo Afghan that's behind you?
Matt's friend that he plays Eve with made it for me.
I really like that.
It's awesome. She's like, so what can I do for her? Matt's like, camo, and she's like, does she like pink? And Matt was like, yeah. So she made me a pink camo Afghan.
Okay, well, that was completely off topic, just like the bear situation.
Yeah. We do that a lot, though.
We do.
So, I feel like I had a whole bunch of questions, and then I keep getting sidetracked. What's your worst habit?
Oh, worst habit.
Food-wise or other?
Any. Both.
Any.
Both.
Whichever one you think is the worst for you.
Actually, this one's got on me. I have a lot of self-doubt, like a lot, and it came to a head about a week ago, maybe, like a 3-hour therapy session on the back porch. But
it's more about, if you don't mind me jumping in.
Oh, sorry.
Self-worth. And not having the, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about me, so I'm not going to put my best foot forward. Right? And then
So it's like two ends of an extreme. You have some that are, I don't care. So I don't care what you think because
I don't care what I think.
right. And then you have the ones that try to please everyone. And I think they're two sides of the same coin.
They are. But we had we talked, and
Quite a while.
it was a long
It was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
a long emotional talk that we had. And I wasn't trying to be an asshole. Some of the stuff came out as me being an asshole.
No. What?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Believe it. But it's I believe in putting your best foot forward. If you put the time and energy into making yourself presentable and looking nicely, you feel better about yourself. And she was like, I don't care. I don't care what they think. So, I can do whatever I want. But she came to the conclusion that she did actually care what people thought. And you cared what you thought. I'm dragging stuff out of her. She's kind of quiet now. But
Mm-hmm.
but it was
These are the hard things to talk about.
yeah, I mean, it's
It's
hard.
like ripping a Band-Aid off of a wound.
He don't rip a bit. He just.
Yeah.
I ripped that. Yeah, it. I don't sugarcoat anything.
Which I'm okay with.
And I was an asshole. In my eyes, she said I wasn't, but I thought
Not
I was.
that time.
But
So I have a very girl question right now.
Huh.
How do you find shopping more challenging since you're losing weight than you did before?
To be completely honest, I actually really haven't been shopping.
Oh, okay.
Like, I had to get work clothes, and I had to take this one with me. If I wouldn't have had him there, I would have went straight back to the plus sizes, just because my brain is like, you can't fit here, you need to go back over there. And I did that when I went out shopping with a friend of mine, and it was actually at a Plato's Closet, and I'm like, too big to anything here. And she's like, shut up, you're smaller than me and I fit here. So I mean, I don't see myself how some other people see.
Right. And that was a big challenge for me because I knew I was comfortable. I knew where to shop. I was heavy my whole life. So like the plus size section was where I had shopped since I was 13. So like, I know these clothes, I know what fits. And then all of a sudden I lost weight and I'm standing in the actually juniors because I'm short. So I could actually fit juniors clothes. And I'm standing here like, I don't even know what my style is. Like, I don't know what to do right now.
I plan on getting stuff with my paycheck tomorrow. No, I don't even know. I don't know.
Take Michael with you. He helped me a lot.
That's the plan.
What I tell you, I mean, I was here and she was there and I helped.
Yeah.
That's the plan. He gets to go shopping with me.
I like shopping.
He does like shopping.
Especially when it's not my money.
I still do that a lot. I'll go to the store and I'll stand in the junior section and I'll be like, none of this really fits me. I feel like I can fit it, but I'm too old for it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But all the adult size clothes, if I buy a regular shirt from the women's section, it's too long. If I buy pants from the women's section, you can't. I mean, even the short pants are too long. But if I go to juniors, I can find pants that fit, but I feel like they're holy. They have ribs in them, and I'm just like, I'm too old for this stuff. Like, so I find myself, for the first time in the last few months, venturing into stores like Arrow, and I'm just like, I don't know that. I don't know. Like, I feel so out of my element, and I'm really struggling with that. Like, why can't I just wear yoga pants forever? Never.
Thank you.
Well, that's. I have an issue shopping for myself.
Unless it's in the coffee cup section.
Unless it's the coffee cup section, yeah. But like, I'll go to the store and I'll be standing there, and it's like, I'll pick up what my actual size is, and I'll hold. No, that's not the right size. That's not going to fit.
We did it the other day.
I did. I mean, I do it all the time. And then, Angela will have to say, go try it on. And I'll try it on. I was like, oh, well, yeah, it does fit because, what I see holding there, and I look down and I see.
Right.
I mean,
that's the worst angle to see yourself at from too, though, because
it's that whole body image issue that we all touch on throughout this process.
Mm-hmm.
That spins me into the next question is, body image issues. Do you have, I mean, where are you at in the process of, I know everyone has them. where are you at in the process of accepting your shape, your size, kind of like, what Mama Rose was talking about when she was on, this is what I got. I'm going to love myself. Where are you at in that process? Have you even touched the base in that process, started that process?
I mean, there's two sides to it. When I have clothes on is one thing. I'm comfortable with the way I am. I know I've lost weight. I can see that I've lost weight. The minute the clothes are off, it's out the window. I see myself how I was 132 pounds ago.
Right.
We're all like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So
well,
do you ever look in the mirror? Wow, I hear myself talking. Okay. Oh, there I am again. Oh, something's happening. Do you ever look in the mirror and like say, oh, "Wow, I'm cute," or anything like that? Or do you never do you look in the mirror and constantly criticize yourself?
I'm so pretty.
Exactly.
Like when I'm dressed, yeah, I'll be like, oh, okay, I look okay. I did it the other day when I was wearing my work clothes.
I'm gonna stop you up there. I look
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So at some point in this process, you're gonna find that you're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna be like,
"Oh my God, I'm cute.
Who is that?" Yeah, I look really good today.
I'm so pretty.
And the funny thing is because I'm still I'm almost 3 years out, and I'm still very insecure, very, very insecure. But I do have those moments. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I look really cute today. And those are good times. Good times.
I mean, I'm a little over 39 months out.
I think at this point you got to stop counting months. It's like the kids. You can't say my kid's 39 months old.
39 months out. Okay, I'm a little over 3 years out, and yeah, I mean, I still have that same issue where I'm dressed, my hair's done, and I look in the mirror and it's like, oh my God, I see every single flipping flaw. And then there's the days where I get dressed and it's like, damn, where did you come from? Let me take a picture because you look good.
I know I knew that was coming. But first, let me take a selfie.
But I mean, that is, I mean, it's the mental game of weight loss. It's getting past seeing yourself heavy. It's the whole accepting where you came from and where you're at this present day, if you're at goal or not. It's learning to love yourself at every stage of the process. And I still struggle. We all struggle still, even being as far out as I am. I mean, I have more better days than bad days now, right?
Yeah. I learned. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to ask her, do you find that you have more
good days?
More good days versus bad days, and there's like a longer stretch in between?
You almost said more better days.
More better days, I know.
I mean, since surgery, I've had more better days than than the bad days. So, I mean,
but like when the bad days come,
the bad days are bad, and they kick my ass.
But how long do the bad days stay? Can you work your way through the bad day to get to a better day soon?
Yeah, I mean, not to hash it up, but like the other day was a horrible day, but I'm fine. I'm fine now. I mean, you asked me, was it 2 days ago, if I was okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm okay now.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I think we all have those days.
Mm-hmm. So, big question. Who is Aimee Smith?
Oh, I don't know. The person sitting beside you. I don't know how to answer that.
And that's the perfect answer, actually. I don't know. You're still finding Aimee Smith.
Finding yourself. That's
okay, so I'm gonna flip it. Who is Michael May?
I am a father, a husband, a grandfather. I am a success. I am worthy of being loved and worthy of giving love.
Perfect.
How about who is Donna?
Donna is a work in progress.
We all are.
Right. I can tell you that Donna is someone who has been at the lowest, built myself up from that, gone back to the lowest, built myself up from that, gone back to the lowest, built myself up from that. And every time I build myself up, the lows are not quite so low the next time, if that makes sense.
And the highs
And
are.
it's been even before surgery, you know, with my whole life, like everything that would happen. Death of my father, death of my mother, you know, just house burning down, second time the house burned down, third time the house burned down, moving to Virginia, getting divorced, having Stevens-Johnsons. Every time I build myself up, the lows are not quite so hard to get over next time.
And you build yourself up higher.
Right. So it's like a work in progress. So I can't tell you exactly who Donna is, but when I think of myself, I think of a butterfly or a phoenix. Maybe a phoenix is the better example. You know, like you rise from the ashes and become what you become and then return to it and do it again.
I love that answer. That was a good answer. I mean, but we're all, I mean, now tomorrow you ask me that same question and it could be totally different.
Ask me tomorrow, I might cry when you ask me that. It's just how I am.
Ask me that question.
I don't cry that often, but.
About 3 o'clock today, I would have lost it.
Screamed at you and slapped you in the face and ran away and hid in the corner sucking your thumb.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's a daily, sometimes hourly struggle to know who you are and what. I don't even know what I want. So, yeah, I know what I want.
Coffee. It's funny that Aimee and I said that at the same time. Like, coffee.
No, I'll tell you what I want, and I'm going to ask y'all the same thing. I want to be a success. And I want
you already are.
No, I want to be a long-term success.
You've already beat the odds as far as the average weight loss surgery patient.
I have. But it's working through that.
Right.
So, what do you want to be?
I want to be stable. I don't want to have the ups and downs, and
Meds.
I'm not taking no medicine. Are you kidding me? I don't believe in medication. You know, I mean, there's only 4 bodies stashed in my closet right now. That's why the door's shut. No, but seriously, I don't want to have the ups and downs forever. I want to, you know, eventually, you know, be a little old lady, and before I'm an old lady, I just want to live like an old lady. I want to go to bed early, get up early, be happy, pay my bills, meander around my house, work in my garden. I really just sounded like an old lady. I'm only 32, and I'm already thinking about working in my garden and going to bed at 8 o'clock.
Working in our garden, going to bed at 8 o'clock, and feeding all 40 cats.
Yep. 39 more to go.
What does Aimee want to be?
I want to be a mom. And I want to succeed in my job. And in my life.
I love those. I love those answers right there. And I just put her on the spot. She did not know we were doing this.
Do anything!
That is so many women in this community. That's what they want. They want to be a mom. So that's awesome.
So that brings me to the next question. And this is a not serious question. I mean, it's a serious question, but it's not a, we need to give lifelong answers. Tell me about your perfect guy. What does he do for what does he do for a living?
Let's see. My perfect guy. Go ahead.
I mean,
like, do you like country guys, city guys? What kind of guy do you like?
I really don't care, like, if you're from the country or from the city. I really, really just focus on, like, loyal, honest, can take my crap and be okay with it. A sense of humor. Nerds get extra points. Nerds and dorks get extra points in my book. If you can have an intellectual conversation with me,
right,
I'm good. So honestly, I mean, physically, I don't know. Like, I love beards. Like, okay, you may know who he is, he may not. Do you know who Brock O'Hearn is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, so Michael, I know you're gonna say Angela because you've been married for 1,000 years, but what type of woman do you like? City, country, tattooed, yeah. Like, what type of woman are you attracted to?
What type of woman am I attracted to? I don't always look at appearance.
Right.
On appearance level, I like short, brunette, country, but
you just described your wife.
but with class. When you gotta have personality and confidence.
Right.
Confidence and personality is so beautiful, and so when you can fall in love with someone without having ever been in the same location with them, because you can have intellectual conversations, and I mean, that is so attractive, and so, yeah. I mean, someone that you can have intellectual conversation with, and that's confident, and confidence is so beautiful.
Good answer.
Now describe your perfect man.
Okay. When I think of my perfect man, I like a beard. I like country guy. I like it, and when I say country guy, in my mind, it doesn't matter if he's into four-wheelers and mudding or horses and bulls. Just, that whole mentality that comes with being a country guy. I enjoy a guy that likes to get dirty. Likes to work with his hands. But I think for me, the most important aspect is no matter what happens, this person is very, very rarely loses their temper. Like, somebody that's grounded. because I am a little bit of a hothead. So I need somebody that's not, so that they, you know, so that we don't scream in each other's faces and throw things at each other. But as far as personality, I need somebody that's funny. I need somebody that can talk nerd with me. Like, you know what? Let's discuss the newest Star Wars movie. But let's not just say who we liked as far as actors. Let's talk about the old Star Wars. You know, stuff like that. Like, nerd stuff. Tell me, have you seen all of the Harry Potters? If you have, you just earned a point. Tell me, have you seen all of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit? You just earned another point. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. I like nerds.
Nerds are awesome.
But I also like a guy that can throw a pole in the water and fish and cook it and skin it. Skin it and then cook it. Let's not cook it and then skin it. I like a guy that doesn't make me, like, that doesn't automatically look at me and think, oh, you can't bait your own hook. You know what I mean? Like, I like a guy that's like, yo, you bait your own hook, that's fine. Actually, I dated a guy a couple of times I had to bait his hook. That was a little off-putting for me. But, and also, you know, I'm okay with hunting, you know, or shooting, just taking guns out in the woods and shooting. I like that too. Okay, I'm done now.
Oh my goodness. We have covered a lot tonight.
We have.
Now we get down here.
So what are your plans for the future?
That's what I was just fixing to say.
I was fixing to say it too.
She's gonna get her ass up off my couch.
She's not on your couch. She's in a chair right now. So she already did that.
Thank you.
Check. Done. Yeah.
Fuck it.
This is not Hangouts. This is our YouTube show, Michael.
This is Sizzle this, and everybody knows you don't know what the hell's gonna come out of Michael's mouth or anyone's mouth, so you're gonna love us anyway.
Better.
Do you want long term or short term?
Both.
Well, both.
Okay, short term. Getting a car out here, getting a place to live. And this leads into long term. I want to run my own hotel.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's already been talked about with my general manager.
Nice.
Sounds like someone else I know that, you know, so where do you want to go with this? Well, I want your job.
I actually said that to her in the interview.
Donna just wants to be VP.
Yeah, they're like, where do you want to go? Corporate.
Corporate?
Let's just say.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to happen in a year or two, but, you know, long term.
Long term?
Okay.
Where do you want to be weight loss wise, short and long term?
Well, short term, I want to lose another 50 or 60 pounds. And then long term, I want to keep it off, including when I have kids.
Which is possible. I know some women who have had children after hitting goal, and
I was told by my surgeon I should only gain like 4 to 10 pounds the entire time because you're only supposed to eat an extra 300 calories for the baby.
I've heard that too.
cool. I didn't hear that because I don't plan on getting pregnant.
Well, if you get pregnant, let us know.
Yeah, we will ride that money train as far as it goes.
There might be a baby in there. No, that's just bloat.
From what you didn't eat.
Right.
You didn't eat?
No, he didn't eat dinner yet. He's eating dinner after the show.
But we did make some shredded barbecue in the crock pot, and we're putting it on baked potatoes.
Yummy. We had barbecue chicken and roasted garlic potatoes.
Ooh, yummy.
And then, well, yesterday we made the bacon cheeseburger egg rolls. Oh,
I know, I saw them.
goodness, guys, y'all need to make those. That is a recommendation.
And her fat kid was happy.
But it was healthy. I mean, the only bad thing about that one was
It had to be fried.
the 2 minutes it took to fry it. So.
Okay, so I want to tell you guys, I have a confession to make. They had donuts at work the other day, and I totally took the donut and I left it sitting on my desk all day, and every so often I just licked it. I never ate it, I just licked it.
I did not think you were doing that.
Because if I eat it, I'll get really sick. You know what I mean? And I need to focus when I'm at work, so
You would just lick it?
I would just look at every once in a while and make sure nobody was looking, and I'm like, and then I would put it back down. And I'm like, my inner fat kid is not so much an inner fat kid. It's pretty out there. Because I'm still the one that wants to lick all the donuts. I'm like, oh, there's a chocolate one. I could get that one and lick it too. But it was strawberry frosting.
I want to lick it.
I know, right? Okay, what's your question?
How are your scars now since you're farther out?
I don't know where they are. They're gone. Like, and I have really, really pale skin. Like, you can see when I had Steven Johnson's, I had a biopsy right here, and that scar is the only scar that I have right now. Like, the rest of my scars are just, there may be one, like, higher up that you can see just very faint.
Over here, looking.
I know.
I think I got one right here.
So, okay, because my torso and your torso seem like, I have a tiny torso. Is one of yours, like, right here?
That's a good question. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty close to where my bra sits. It's just a couple of inches below.
That's where, no, mine's literally, like, right here. That
okay.
The two scars that I have, well, gallbladder scar, and then the big one where they pulled my stomach out of, are the only two that I can really see.
Did you have laparoscopic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I know that people that had to have have to have the surgery open. I know their scars are bigger.
Look, there's my scar right there, and you can barely see it.
Yeah, it's right there.
And they cut that one twice because that was he went back in the exact same.
Right, and if you have to see it, like if you can see it, you have to be really close. Like I can't just stand in the mirror and see the scars.
I mean,
and I pretty much found it by feel. I mean,
that's how mine is because it's a little bit raised or a little bit. Actually, this one's dented a little.
I think there's a little dent in this one. Like this one, I think there's one right there.
Okay, so this one would be the one that I have on my bra line.
Your bra line, yeah, and it's down. Well, yeah, it's down from where.
But before I lost weight, I couldn't wear a bra when I first had surgery because the bra would hit it. So I guess since I lost weight, the skin went down a little. You know what I mean? Like it's lower because of that.
The same spot because I couldn't wear a bra for 2 weeks, but it's still in the same spot. But my torso's like this big.
Yeah. See, my torso is not. I mean, everything on me is short, obviously. But my legs are the shortest part. I have really, really short legs. Yeah, like from my hip all the way to my feet is like just a couple of inches above most people's knee. Like literally, I have very, very short legs.
2 foot legs.
Probably, maybe 2.5.
Be nice.
At least I don't have T-Rex arms.
Oh, hell.
I wish they would have gone through my scars from my sleeve surgery for the gallbladder, but they didn't. They weren't allowed.
You know, I was really upset because I begged my surgeon before I had surgery to please take my gallbladder while they were in there. He said he's not removing an organ that does not have stones.
That's exactly what I said.
It's routine in England. When they do the surgery, they take the gallbladder. And it prevents further surgeries. Because you don't really have to have your gallbladder to survive.
Nope.
So...
Have you had your gallbladder out?
No. Knock on wood.
Have you had any issues?
Not that I'm aware of, no. And I've heard you'll know.
Yes, you will. I didn't meet for a week.
Yeah. So, no, and luckily I haven't had any issues so far.
Okay.
Lucky.
So, well, we made it our whole hour.
We did. We did good.
We did good. So, I'm glad you came on. I do need to make an announcement for the April 18th show. Go ahead, Donna.
So apparently the screen wasn't changing with each person that talked, so I just spent the entire time on the screen, according to Jim Haney.
That's not a bad thing, is it?
Yes. Because I was making all kinds of crazy faces, thinking that, oh, she's talking, it's okay. But anyway, it's fine. It is what it is. It's probably because you made me big.
No.
And you're the one that went live.
No, I didn't make you big.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I think Amy's face says you're lying.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. We've been flipping back and forth.
Well, it wasn't for the YouTube world, Michael May.
Okay.
So.
Well, then at least they got to see your beautiful face. So, we do have, I'm not sure who we have coming on next week, but on April 18th, we do have Brian with Gene Pro coming on. So with Muscle Gene Research. And Christi will be back for that show for sure. Because, she is, an ambassador for Muscle Gene Research. And so that should be a very, probably a really good show, and probably will last a little longer than an hour. So get your questions in for sure on that. So, and I'll find out who our guest is for next week, because Christi says she's already set it up for next week, and I don't know who it is.
I don't know either.
I asked. She
Me
didn't
too.
answer.
Maybe it's a surprise.
It's a surprise. So.
Maybe. What if it's Channing Tatum? I'm kidding.
Oh, wait. I know who it is. Next week will be Christi. We will be, yeah, because it'll be her 1 year.
Oh, yay.
Duh. So next week we will have Christi Collins on. She will be in the hot seat talking, and so get your questions in for her. So with that being said, I really miss Christi being here, because she keeps it flowing a lot better than me here lately. And I just want to say I love y'all, and we will see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, I gotta end it.